everyone, and welcome back. We're back again. Storm here.
Mom here.
Kimmy here.
Hi, guys. How are you
Hi,
today?
fine, thank you. How are you doing? Yes.
Doing very well, thank you. So this won our underdog poll on our Patreon. So guys, you can vote on our Patreon every Monday for movies and sometimes shows, but we're long committed to our shows right now. I know you guys are going to eye roll at this most likely, but I have not seen this movie. I do know some references from it. I know, you Adrian, or something like that. I know that one. And I know about running up the steps in Philly because I went to school in Philly. In orientation, when I went to college, I was very lucky because the roommates that were selected for me were awesome and true long life friends. You know, like we are just so close. I mean, we haven't seen each other now in forever, which is sad. But we had orientation where we had to play games with each other to learn more about each other, to break the ice if there was any awkwardness or something. And they had a makeshift boxing ring, which was really a bouncy house. And they had these huge mitts. Like, they were like boxing gloves, I guess, but they were huge. They were like, I'm not kidding, like, I don't know, like a foot or two across. They were like humongous.
I've seen them before. They're great.
Yeah,
and
and
so fun.
So my roommate Jessica knew at the time. You know, we already knew each other for about a week, I think, at this point, and we're bouncing in this house, like trying to balance. And I have bad coordination. Well, I'm okay with coordination, but balance-wise, I'm not great at that point. So I was like, whoa. And she was like, we're both very sweet, and she just kept like hitting me lightly, but it was enough because you're in a bouncy house where I kept falling over. And I couldn't keep my balance at all. So when she realized my greatest weakness, she kept knocking me down. And I was like, ah, ah. And I started getting like all revved up because of it. Because I'm like, knock it off. So that is a good way to break the ice, because then it just like makes you open up more. Like, hey, cool, man. And she was awesome, though. I'm sure you remember that, Jessica, if you do watch this video. But yeah, we had a good time. And what a good way to get people to work together and just learn about each other.
Yeah,
find out if you can live together or
throwing some
not.
fun in there too.
Yeah, it was all good
Those
fun.
are hilarious. The oversized.
Oh, they are.
I'm like, what are these for? But it was funny because you just can't balance. So they're so big that just a little force really pushes you.
Yeah,
So I
sure
kept
it
going,
does,
whoa,
yeah.
and then losing my balance on the freaking balloon thing. So I'm like, woohoo. You know, it's just great. Yeah, that was a good idea to do that. So anywho, that's my crazy boxing story. My boyfriend has been trying to get me to watch this for a very long time. A lot of you guys know him as Wookie. He goes by Wookie on the channel. It's been a while, but... So I feel bad. It's not like I just say, no, I'm not going to watch it. It's just because I've always been so busy. And I do it to myself, I guess, because even before YouTube, I was always busy with multiple jobs. And if I wasn't doing that, I was doing art on the side, and I would just constantly paint or sculpt.
There's always something pulling you away.
Yeah, and I'd always hang out with my friends too, but I wouldn't actually sit to watch something, which is odd, unless it was an animation, but that was rare as well the older I got. So anyways.
And I never watched anything either.
Yeah, I might have.
Interest.
Yeah, I might have seen clips of this on TV when he was watching, but I never sat down to watch it. So I think this will be fun. And Mom was saying, too, during setup that you probably saw a commercial or something, or maybe a clip or so from someone watching, but you don't remember or know anything really of it. You're like me.
I know he's a boxer.
Yeah, I know. That's me too.
Rocky.
Yeah. And then the towel. You get the towel ready. We're talking about getting towels
she's got
ready.
the towel ready.
Kim has her Jedi like boxing robe ready to go.
I made it
with her
into
awesome
this is my towel
Jedi
here.
towel.
See that?
So that's creative. I love it. You know, it's so funny because that's the first thing I thought of, because I'm like, well, what can I wear for Rocky? I'm like, oh, well, maybe I'll wear a robe. And I'm like, is that weird to wear a robe? I don't know. Like, if that's, because I know for like getting ready and stuff, they usually wear a robe, right?
Yeah.
Because they're sweaty. And
Right. And they have their name in the back.
We'll learn
really
stuff. Yeah. So right when I came over and we were setting up, you know, so we disappear and we get ready and come back. And Kim's like, I definitely wanted to wear a robe, and I'm like, I almost wore one too. It's like we all think alike. And then Mom got a towel.
robe. And I had to get my towel, a towel.
Yeah,
that's right. It works perfect, Mom.
Mm-hmm. It does. It absolutely does.
I couldn't find my boxing gloves. Sorry, guys.
That would be hilarious. So Kim has seen this a long time ago. You said it's been a very long time. Ago, so. We're going to be watching on Amazon today, and this one says 2018. I know it didn't come out in 2018, but the 4K version said 1976. So I think that's the actual year it came out. That's more believable to me than
Yeah,
2018.
that is, yes.
I know that's not right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think we should just get into this and then we'll talk afterwards, ladies.
All
What do you
right.
think?
Okay, let's
Sounds
do
fun.
it. Yeah.
The puppy.
Oh, ha, ha. He's got a soft heart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does he have turtles?
Hey,
Oh,
you
well,
did pretty good tonight. Here you go.
I love turtles.
don't overfeed them.
Here you go. These moths, they get caught in the turtle's throat right about here in his cough, right? I gotta smack them on the back of the shell. What do you think they get? Huh?
Oh,
And they
yeah.
get what?
Is that a thing?
Oh,
So shy.
yeah.
How you feeling today?
What?
I said, how you feeling?
I
Are
love
you
it.
a doctor or
What,
something?
you got problems today?
Never mind my problem. What's your problem? Let's face it, I run a business here, not a goddamn soup kitchen. Did you fight last night?
Yeah. It's a good game down to the Spectrum tonight.
She's so quiet.
Basketball game? Hey, bud kiss, hey, kid.
She's so quiet. She won't even talk.
Oh, look at.
Tough day today. All right, listen, I'm gonna go now, okay? Listen, I'll see you later, all right?
He's so sweet,
guys
though.
go.
It's like a little
like
weird,
that,
but...
yeah.
He's not giving up.
Yeah, she's.
Apollo Creed will
Is that
duplicate the
Karga?
record of the Liberty
Mhm.
Bell by cracking
That's
Memphis.
cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have any quick advice for young boxers?
The doctor's reports.
Guy's so young.
Isn't he?
Oh, yes.
Oh, the hair.
Oh, my God.
Hey, she's retarded.
She ain't retarded.
No, she's just
Tell you
quiet.
what to do. Take her to the zoo.
Oh, I'm telling you, that guy.
I hope he gets it later.
He's gonna get
Yes,
sucked
he's going to
later,
get something.
Hopefully.
Hey, your sister, you sure your sister knows I'm coming?
He's so nervous.
Yo, how you doing?
Oh, she
Oh.
didn't know.
She didn't know.
Tired you being loose.
Oh, that's not nice.
Come on.
He's probably forcing it, too, because she always denies and doesn't go out at all.
Yo, Adrian, it's me, Rocky.
Yo, Adrian.
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 I get that. Oh, she's ready.
Oh,
She's ready. She's ready.
I just dislocated my finger. Look at that.
Ew, he did.
Oh,
Hey, it ain't your
oh.
fault. Look. Bong. Works. No, it ain't your
Bong, it works.
Oh, my God.
Why do you want to fight?
Because I can't sing or dance. Hey, yo.
It is good that he doesn't have skates on to help her.
Hey, come on. Hey, I got some animals. I got these rare, very rare animals inside. Come on. Come on in.
Kind of pushy.
Yes.
But she probably needs that because she's so shy.
Yes, sure, sorry, yeah.
He'll be nice.
Such a huge
Yeah,
step for her.
yeah.
Well, I'll call you brother. That's the problem.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah,
With me. I'll call you back later. See ya.
You don't have to kiss me back if you don't want.
He's a bit pushy.
my God.
I don't know. She's staring at him, though. Okay. I thought she was going to run away.
Let's take it easy. Jesus. Up to
I
me.
thought she was going to push him away.
Mm.
Tell me, how do you feel about your
Aw.
Mhm.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, no glasses. Her
Yeah.
hair's different.
Yo, Adrian. It's me, Rocky.
Adrian.
I didn't realize like he would say it so much.
Yeah, like that.
It's like Dad climbing all my stairs in college. Remember East
Oh,
Academy?
yeah, I remember that. Yes. Oh, that was a lot of
It was
steps.
so high up and so steep.
Yeah.
Well, what you need is a manager. A manager.
That's right. So
I
nice.
know.
Oh, see, yeah.
I've been in this racket for 50 years.
Just like that.
Like that, my God.
He's got
Aw.
such passion.
I tell you. Wow.
Oh, he's going to have it raw.
It's, you're right.
Mhm.
Oh, jellified. Oh.
I can't. Oh.
I saw Dad do that one time. Okay, Mom, got your towel ready?
Yeah. Let's do it.
I'd be like,
Oh, yes, right?
It's all those eggs.
Wow.
I know, like Billy's so
How
pretty.
pretty. Oh, he's drinking booze when he's working.
He puts it right in his pocket half the time, so I'm kind of like, yeah, I know, it's crazy.
Moo.
Did you just go moo?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that. Oh, that'd be good.
Oh, and he's so happy
Oh, look
about
at
it.
him. Look at him. He's so excited.
Is this a common training method? I mean, do other fighters pound raw meat?
No, I think
Oh, he's looking at him like, he might be really a good contender.
Diana Lewis in the meat house with Southpaw Rocky Balboa.
That's so intimidating, too, with all the blood.
And I don't raise you to go with this scumbag. Yeah, come on. Wanna hear me?
Shut him up.
Look at him. Look at
Polly.
him. Right there.
He has major
Boy,
problems.
oh boy. Ain't the man God.
Caught. Yell back at him.
You're gonna eat lightning and you're gonna crap thunder.
I like that
Oh,
scene.
God. That's
Oh, bricks.
Yeah, meat. 2 meats.
Okay, yes.
I think they're bricks. Are they
Oh, they're
meats?
bricks? I was going to say, it's good.
Wow, yeah, it's impressive.
He has to do it in such a short time, right? 5
Yes.
weeks.
Good for him. He's so dedicated. Wow, super fast.
Wow, now he's really cooking. I love it. It's a huge arena. Oh my
It is. Wow, I'm getting dizzy.
Yeah.
There he is.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
Come on, Adrian, it's true. No, it's nobody.
Don't think like that, though, because that will...
Absolutely not.
So, yeah.
Positive.
What are you doing? Like greasing him up?
Yeah.
So you
So it
slip?
doesn't hit so much. Yeah.
What is that? Just to make sure your
It's like,
nasal passage is clear?
Yeah.
You breathe good?
Yes,
Shiny.
Adrian, you don't think this robe here is too baggy, you know?
Good luck.
Don't leave town.
Don't leave town.
Lisa.
Oh, wow. He's getting a parade.
Look at
Cool. Wow.
It's almost like a wrestling
Yeah,
match.
look at that, right?
Oh my God, Uncle Sam.
He looks like a big flag.
Drop the mic. Different meaning.
Well, that champion is smiling now. He's toying with his
Look at Apollo's muscles in the back on his back.
give the fans their money's worth. I don't believe it.
Whoa, knock him one hit.
Whoa.
Hey, even if he just does that, that's great. Don't let him get you in the corner. Don't.
Watch it, watch it. Oh. No.
Wow, good. Right in the corner, he's got him.
Yeah, what? Ooh, ooh, ooh.
What are they saying to each other? Ooh, ooh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, no, no.
His nose is broken. He still can fight.
Don't break it.
Ooh.
Oh, he's gonna keep getting his nose. Get his
Okay, yeah,
ribs.
watch
Come
out,
on,
watch-
Rocky. Get his ribs.
Ribs, ribs.
Oh, nice. Get it. Good. He's got his
Whoa,
ribs.
whoa, whoa.
I mean, he's a good fighter too. I'm kind of like,
Whoa.
7.
whoa,
Oh,
jeez.
he was happy to make the 3rd round.
Yeah.
My God.
Don't give up.
Ooh, that was
Oh
a
no,
good
he's
punch,
down.
though.
Come on, get up,
No,
baby.
no, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up.
Pull it up.
Get up.
I can't see nothing. Gotta open my eye.
Ooh.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my.
What? What? That's a thing?
Whoa. Whoa.
Get him again.
Whoa.
Pew. Holy.
Adrian, he's young.
Oh, he's just shouting her name.
Oh.
Adrian.
Yo, Adrian. Aw. Oh, his poor eye. Oh, it just ends like that?
Wow.
Wow.
Whoa,
That was so
whoa.
intense at the
That
end.
was, wow,
I was so traumatized by the
Oh
cutting
my
of the eyelid that
gosh,
I couldn't
oh
get
my
over that. I know they're dedicated. Like, that's insane to see how dedicated they are. They're so passionate, and there's so many things that, like, you're hurting your body. It's so unhealthy. I mean, it is healthy because you're working out,
Oh, boy.
but, you know, to train for this, but then you get head trauma,
Yeah,
broken ribs,
ribs,
broken fingers,
broken
or whatever. And,
bones.
yeah, like, holy
Yeah.
crap, but just to say, I guess that's what happened, right? They cut
Yeah, to
his
cut
eyelid
yeah.
and just to squirt
Ooh.
in the blood, but to do it just
'Cause it's
so
so
quickly,
swollen.
I don't know if there was
Yeah,
a doctor,
right.
I don't know
Yeah,
whose hand
yeah.
that was, but they were
Yeah,
ready with
sterile.
a freaking scalpel, so this happens. They probably do that a lot, and
Oh my
he was
God.
ready just to say that because he was so determined to finish.
Yeah.
Like, holy crap. I mean, you could have stabbed his eye out or something.
Mm-hmm.
Right, yeah.
And
I mean, he's
Apollo
shaking,
had
they're
a
shaking.
he had a good contender there. He
Yeah.
was a good
Definitely.
match. He
Very
didn't
good
realize.
match.
That's right.
Wow, that must have been, I mean,
Oh,
I
wow.
think this is
Yeah.
based on a true story or loosely based. I've heard that before. Thank you guys for always answering our questions because I know we have a lot of them and you guys are amazing. But yeah, this was very good.
That was
Excellent.
Better than I thought it was
Oh my
gonna
God.
be.
Great love
That-
story
my
too.
God.
I
Yes,
know
yes.
a lot of people say good things about this movie, and not that I thought poorly of it, but never seen it before. I just put it in my head. Like, I never watched boxing, so I was like, oh, okay, it's going to be mainly concentrating on boxing. But we followed Rocky, and it was a romance pretty much, too. That was
It
really
was, very
nice.
much,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
it was nice.
he's seen Adrian since the first day she was at the pet store. Apparently, like he
Mhm.
had his
Yeah.
eye. Well,
Me
he
too.
loves animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
I love seeing that
And-
soft side of him. Mhm.
Isn't that great? And he's fallen in love with someone who also loves animals. They have
That's right.
Yeah.
connection with it.
It was interesting getting to know the characters too, because Rocky, like, very good guy, very sweet guy, knows everybody, and he
Yes, he
cares
does,
about
yes,
everyone. You know,
Yes, he
helping out
does.
everyone,
Yep.
every street corner. Like that one younger
Definitely.
girl, he just yanked away. He's not intimidated by anyone, and you had a
Nope.
bunch of people
No,
talking
he
smack,
didn't.
and he just said no. He ripped her away. I
He
like how
walked
she
her
followed
home.
him too, and
Yes.
you know, he's monologuing or whatever the whole entire time going down, and she was
Yeah.
listening. I mean, at least she was quiet. I know she kind of screwed him off at the end, but he is a very good guy, and to see him, because even though he isn't very intelligent, or most people would probably see it that way, he's a bit slow, it doesn't matter. Like, he actually is more aware of his surroundings than most people.
Oh, sure he is. Yes,
Mhm.
definitely.
You
He's
know,
a very
like-
sensitive
That's
person.
right.
To take care of people like that, and he understands and can connect with people, that takes a lot.
Yeah,
Oh
my
yeah, to
goodness.
be by himself in his
Yeah.
apartment and make sure he gets the fish to be with the turtles.
Oh, that's
like,
right. My God.
what a sweetheart, right?
The way he explains
How can
things
you
too
not
is
fall in
just
love with him?
freaking
Yeah, right?
hilarious. I just
That's
love
right.
that. Where he's like, and the marbles, and there's purples in there too.
That's
It's
right.
like,
Yeah.
but he just talks and talks and talks.
He does, and
non-stop.
and I think that's what Adrian loved about him. He was
Yes.
just always
It broke her
so
out of her shell.
sweet to her.
Yes.
Always talked to her. Always had a joke for her.
Yeah.
That's
You know,
right.
just trying to warm her up. And you could tell at the pet shop, she was like eyeing him. And like,
It was a little
Oh,
weird at
see-
first because I didn't know how to take her. How about you, Mom? Like, did you think something was
I
different?
thought there was something different about her.
Yeah.
He didn't
I mean, I
talk
was
or
like, is she
anything,
shy or just a little, is she angry at him? Is there something
Yeah.
different going on? Like, who knows? Because, like, things are
I'm
different
shy
now.
about
And
him talk.
yeah, and we're more open with certain things now where people are, like, some people are socially awkward. And back then it was easy to say, oh, well, that person, honestly, their words, retarded. And that's not cool to say that at all.
no.
Like, it's such
it's
a
not just
different world we
because
live
she's
in.
quiet doesn't mean
You just
she's
label
slow
people
by
just surface
any
level.
means.
Yeah, it
She
just sucks.
Can't
is a
do
shy
that,
person.
yes.
And she's very smart, and I think she is a good match for him. You
She's
know,
a
like
great
him
match for
talking like
him.
that broke her out of her shell and really
Yes, and
opened up.
her brother Paul, he did not care for the way he treated her.
I didn't care for that either.
Really angry.
Yeah, you
He
know,
was just an angry.
Yeah, he was taking a lot of his faults and putting them on
That's right.
her.
That's
Like,
messy,
Yeah,
wasn't
and
it?
that was
you're
abusive,
slowing
honestly.
me down, getting a relationship.
Like, what do you
and
see in her? I
trying
just
to
don't
marry
see
her
it or
off.
something. And,
Yeah.
you know,
It's
didn't say,
a
oh, you're
shame.
Calling her
sleeping with
names.
her.
And
Like, why would you
on
even ask that?
Thanksgiving,
Yeah, I
Right,
thought
guys,
he
throw the
invites him
turkey out.
for Thanksgiving, and
just
she
throwing
gets
out
there.
the turkey. I don't care. Like,
And
that's
she didn't
rude.
even know he was bringing.
That's right. He didn't let her know. I
Rocky
mean,
had
come
no.
on.
She had no idea.
That's
She
rude.
would've-
But I was kind of like, well, maybe I know he's drinking and stuff, but I'm not trying to judge him immediately being like, oh, he's a bad guy because he has a drinking problem. When he went in there, though, and brought him in unannounced to his sister, I thought he was doing that just because she says
so
no
shy.
to everything.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
that was the only way to start something, to have her go out. So forcing that, I can understand. But once he went as far as to throw out that turkey, like, that was very aggressive and very mean to do that.
That's right.
Not to
But
be
he
like,
kept-
oh, I can take care of it for you.
Yes.
No problem. You should go out. Like, to aggressively throw it out because he wasn't going to handle it. Like, that was such a jerk
But then
move.
he
Yeah.
but then he kept the leg for himself. You know?
Yeah, and to do it on Thanksgiving. I mean, look,
right?
you brought the
Come
guy
on.
over. He could have said, "Oh, well, I invited him. You know, he had nobody. You don't mind." And then that could be their date with Polly.
Yeah.
They're kind of like
That's
warming
right,
him
yeah.
up.
Mhm.
You know, kind of like being the third wheel, where it's not so awkward for Adrian. But to tell him to throw the turkey out and then go out somewhere where everything is closed, it's
That's
like,
right, yeah.
what are you thinking? Really?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
It's just different
could've been
there
your date.
because they're living in an area that's very poor, and a lot of people maybe aren't celebrating Thanksgiving. People who are alone, like
Yeah.
Rocky.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
You know, so
right.
he's just not thinking that way. And he even said, it's just like Thursday. It's just another Thursday for me. So it's just
that's
different.
true.
But
Yeah.
I thought it would be nice to actually just have a mini Thanksgiving dinner. He could have just stayed there. They could have had dinner together and
he
got to
could have
know
just
each other.
been in the other
Yeah.
room, watched TV, or just just talked. I mean, they don't even know each
That's
other.
right.
Yeah.
Well,
And-
Paulie has anger management. He has to go to anger management. Paulie
Yeah.
does.
Yes.
Yeah,
Big
because he had a
time.
bad drinking problem. And some people are
Yeah.
okay when they drink a lot, and others not so much. Like
Yeah,
Paulie, like he
yeah.
was very aggressive, and the tables would turn so fast that it's like, what kind of Paulie am I getting today? And
Well, I'm glad she spoke up to him. She finally,
Oh, I'm so
Yeah.
glad.
and I
Yes.
think she really had the courage because Rocky brought it out of her. You know,
Mhm.
Rocky
That's
is
good.
I'm really happy
letting
about that.
her let her
Yeah.
guard down and speak up for herself.
Yeah.
right.
And that's huge for
Good.
a shy person.
Exactly, especially when someone's talking to you. And again, this is like way back when, 1976, around that era, 1975. And usually I would think growing up, people were more social. And when people are talking to you, you don't always just look away. And I get it when you're really shy, but you're in a business now and you're working, and this is part of your job to have customer service. And Rocky is a customer and he's talking to you, and you're just like looking away.
Oh, yes,
and,
yeah.
and
You
just,
know,
like,
but it's
sticking
really
around.
hard to be someone who's shy. I mean, I was shy. I mean, we have
Yeah.
family members that are very shy.
Yes.
Yeah, we do.
Hello.
And it was, well, yeah, and others, and you just
Mhm.
can't get out of it. It's not like, put your face on everything on Instagram, and it's not everybody's like that.
Yeah.
That probably was a small little pet store that she can see people coming and going just a little bit, just to try to, she has got to pay bills too. It's hard.
And she might have been just
Yeah,
thrown
that's
into
hard,
that
yeah.
job where
Yeah,
she's just
and
like,
she-
all right.
Maybe just to get her going, you got to work somewhere,
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
you're shy.
But thank goodness it was Rocky that was there, and they were able to.
And he
pull
was
her
that
so
away.
was
sweet.
good.
He
He
was
was.
sweet on her right from the beginning, I
Yes,
guess.
he was.
It was just amazing how everyone just labels people like right away. How that
time,
stupid
right?
car guy,
That's
that
right,
car
right, God.
driver guy,
Oh, that he was.
Oh,
was
yeah.
so
nuts.
mean,
Yeah,
and he was
real-
just like, "Oh well, she must be retarded then because she
Oh,
doesn't
I'm
talk." I'm like,
telling you.
"Wow, people who just judge like
Whoa.
that,
Yeah, come on.
ouch." You
That's
know,
right.
like no matter like who
Horrible.
you are, it's like someone's gonna just label you for whatever you
jeez.
just did,
Yeah.
or even if you don't say anything, it's like that's crazy. But I think Rocky and Adrian, they were a very good match in this.
Yeah,
so
I
they
think
both
so,
needed
too,
each
yeah.
other.
Very good.
Yeah.
Rocky
Yes.
was a
Oh,
bit
God.
forceful, though. I want to say, like,
Yes, he was.
I was
but
like,
He
well,
was in
he's
the
sweet.
apartment. That was nice of him to, offer to come in, and
Mhm.
that's just him. He's an
Yeah.
Italian. Come on in,
He
But
probably didn't
to
mean
go
anything
to the-
bad by it,
No,
but yeah,
I
but to
don't-
sit down on the couch, he's
It's like
locking
that.
the door because it's like dangerous
Takes
around
off his
there,
sweater,
Right, yes,
keeps his.
all of a sudden.
flexing a bit around her, and just getting
Yeah,
in
I
her personal
know,
space a
right.
lot when she's really uncomfortable. And who knows, like maybe if he didn't break the ice with her, I guess, like
Oh, wow.
it wouldn't have worked
That
out
was
because
quick.
she just goes back into her own little like cave. And I know it's sexy too, you know, he was leaning over her with his big arms.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I want this. So I did like that, and they had a really good kiss and everything, so I'm glad it worked out well, but he was really pushing it at that point. I'm like, whoa.
I would have
been,
been very intimidated by that.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if she was going to kiss him there. Like, I thought she was going to freak out before they really lent into each other.
Yeah, I thought
she
she was
push him
going to
away and take off.
Yeah.
I thought so too.
Just say, I gotta go. It's not proper.
Yeah, so I thought she was going to really freak out there, but...
I like the scene with the dog, when she brought the dog from the pet shop out and met him at the stoop.
Yeah,
I thought he was going to, like, tell her that he can't see her because Mickey didn't want
I thought that too.
Relationship.
Yes.
So I thought when she was at the stoop, like, she was actually coming to him and being, you know, more comfortable. We're coming almost aggressive in her view, coming to him saying, you know, being forward and saying, oh, hi. I thought she was going to, you know, offer him dinner or something, make him dinner. And I thought he was going to, like, say, no, I can't see you, you know. But it was a great moment where she brought the dog, and that was perfect because
I love that.
Training
the
dog too.
And Rocky needed that, and it's good for the dog to get exercise. And it looked like the cage was bigger than it looked, but I was
maybe
like,
it was
no,
deep.
he's free.
Yeah.
But that's a good match, and the dog too is like muscular as well.
Yeah, the dog was
they
so
say
happy.
that like dogs like look like their owners, you know.
Yes.
So that was a perfect match. But yeah, I really thought because of what Mickey said, he was going to just like distance himself from Adrian just to focus on his training. But he did very well.
Yeah,
he really worked hard. He focused.
15 rounds, and they did a split decision, I guess, and they went towards Apollo. But
that's
and how could
insane,
they
that
not?
many rounds. That's so crazy.
Yeah, right.
And you know, he's got his name out there now, so maybe he'll go into the lower leagues or something.
Who knows? I just know there's a lot more movies.
I've never seen the other ones. I just saw this one a million
I
years
don't know
ago.
how many more. I hear there may be another one.
Hey, Sly's still alive, man, and Apollo.
Yeah,
Wouldn't that be a riot?
That's right. Yeah.
So Carl Weathers, so Apollo we know from The Mandalorian. I know he's been in a lot of stuff too, but we know him from there as Karga, so I was very excited to see him. Many years ago. Yeah, so I know it was a big cast and everything. Some familiar faces. And Mickey, I don't know if he was in anything else, but
he was in. I saw him in Grumpy Old Men. He was the father. Oh my god!
Oh my god! He was really
he was the father.
Yes,
he was cracked me up.
I saw parts of that movie a while ago, and I can't really remember. Okay. I know Mom and Dad like that movie, Grumpy Old Men or something.
And they've done so many goofy skits on, like, In Living Color with with that joke he did, you know, something about lightning and you crap.
Yeah, you have to eat lightning and you'll
crap
thunder. That's like the best line.
Living Color, like, I was crying.
Yeah, that's so great. I love that so much. That was
every time I saw him yelling, I'm like, oh, he's so funny.
And just how aggressive he is when he yells, you know, he's just so passionate about boxing. And Rocky needed that too, I guess. Or he just needed to be yelled at sometimes.
Yeah,
this is how he communicated.
And look at, and he did, because look at how he just turned around and said, okay, you're going to be my agent. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
He just needed to get all that out and to get so aggressive and just yelling there. You're waking up the whole neighborhood, you know. And he just had to get all of it out to him. He knew he was listening.
Yeah.
So, and I'm glad he walked away. That was actually a really nice scene because here he's just freaking the heck out, just expressing himself to the max, and seeing him walk away, Mickey walk away, then Rocky chases him down the street and just shakes hands, like arm around him, and then shakes his hand. It shows that
it looked like a really
sorry
good
about that. And then they understand each other and then shake hands. Like, that was nicely done.
Yeah, because, you know, he was like really dissing him the whole 6 years, like, you're nothing, you're nothing.
Yes,
he finally told him why, because he didn't make himself. He could have really gone far with boxing, but he chose a path of, you know, conning people or trying to get money for a loan shark. So he's disappointed in Rocky, and it's good that he let him know that. So then when he wanted Rocky to help Rocky, Rocky had to, you know, just unload on him. He was he's a sensitive guy, like we found out with Adrian, you know.
And they understand each other.
Yeah. Overall, really good. I really did enjoy
That's
this
good,
a
very
lot.
good.
It's good. And, you know, as
Okay.
soon as he found out he was going to train, he got up at 4 a.m., ate all those eggs.
Oh,
Drank all those
yes.
eggs.
Yeah,
I know people
okay.
do that when they're training too,
Yes.
and it's a good way to build muscle, have protein, and maybe your body absorbs it better. But
My friend
and
still does
my
that when
God,
she
right.
Yeah.
kayaks.
I know with the bacteria too, people worry about that, but I'm
Yeah.
thinking like just a gel texture of
No,
like.
please.
Sorry, not that I want to put you guys in that mindset either, but
I remember I saw
first thing he
Dad do that
does.
one time. I was like, oh.
Oh, goodness.
Never tried
Sorry.
it, never will. No,
No.
unless
no.
I had to. Apocalyptic situation, God forbid. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for requesting this. This was awesome. We'll
loved it.
see
Yeah.
if we watch any other
Love seeing it
ones. I'm
again.
sure people will start requesting Rocky 2, I guess it's called. I don't know, but we will see. But yeah, so you guys
Very
liked
good.
it?
Yes,
I really did.
liked it.
You know, Sly
Liked it,
Stallone,
yes.
he was a great actor.
That's
He was a
right.
great
Sylvester
actor.
Stallone,
I love
yeah.
seeing it.
Yeah, he is
Yeah,
very
he's
good.
just great.
He's very
And
good.
Kim, do you remember a lot from this, or it seems like a lot of things were new?
I
yet
really
you-
didn't remember who won the fight. I
Yeah.
don't remember the eyeball thing.
That
I
was
remember-
freaking gross.
I remember
Yeah,
the
it was
brother
good.
was kind of protective, kind of, you know, I knew he was a drinker. I knew about the meat scene. I remember that. Oh, and the exercise and going up the
That part I did
stairs.
know
Yeah,
of too.
yeah.
And then going up at the end of his training with ease. I remember that.
Mhm.
And the dog.
Yeah, so like the main thing, that's good. And it's
Most
been
of
a
it,
long
yeah.
time too. So I knew about the stairs. I did forget about that just because I went to school in Philadelphia and we went up those steps a few times and it's
A lot of
amazing.
people at
Yeah.
the
I
top go,
remember those steps.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
experience that, but yes, like I was totally thinking that. I know, yo, Adrian. And with that quote, I thought maybe something, I wasn't sure who it was, and I kind of assumed it was a wife or girlfriend or something. And I thought maybe she was in trouble, and he was yelling that because she was in trouble. You, Adrian! And he kept yelling her name. But no, it was completely different. He just wanted her. He just kept calling her.
Oh, yeah.
After, like, he was
yes.
so
He
beat
couldn't
up
really
and his
see.
eye cut.
Oh, yeah.
he didn't
And he
really
just
care if he
wanted
won
her.
or not.
Yeah, he wasn't even
Yeah.
listening to that. He just ignored everyone around him and the announcement and just wanted her to be by his side. Like, that was so sweet.
It was because they
That's
kept
very
saying
good.
rematch. And he's like, no, I don't want a rematch. He just wanted her.
Yeah.
That
So
was
maybe
a
the
nice
next
story.
one would be the rematch.
Yeah.
Who knows? Yeah, because again, there's a lot of movies.
Because
When
he
he
did
was
pretty
hugging
well.
him,
15 rounds, man.
Yeah,
when
that's
he
what-
was hugging
wow.
Apollo, though, like, I thought they were both saying, yeah, we don't want a rematch because they were both, like, respecting each other and, like, yeah,
Yeah.
no, this is cool.
It's-
We're done.
Yeah, it won't
That's
be
right,
good
yeah.
for Apollo's career. He'll really have to step it up.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I guess so. He
So-
Rocky's probably like,
This
I'm
is
not
silly
gonna-
to say this, and hopefully no one minds, but so who won? Did
It
Apollo
was
win?
split, and then
It was
I
just
guess
split.
they
gave him the better score.
they
or
gave
something?
Apollo
the better
the
score.
win.
So
Yeah,
please let us know just to make sure.
which is ridiculous
guys.
because the last blow was Rocky's into.
Yeah,
Apollo's
so I don't
gut,
know what
so-
the rules are or anything like that.
But it was Apollo's gig, so they said, well,
they
you know
probably
what?
just manipulated
We'll have
it.
to give it
just-
to the.
and what
to
a
the-
show
the
he had
champion.
going into the
Oh,
ring.
Sure did, yeah. Oh
You know,
my
and he
God.
just was so confident. He thought he was just gonna beat this underdog. He did this whole campaign just as a marketing thing because he couldn't find anybody to really fight that he thought was in
Yeah.
his league,
Mhm.
and he had no idea what Rocky was.
Well, Rocky did a lot of good
His
training.
trainer
there,
did
too.
when he saw him on the TV with
Yeah.
on the news.
He was worried. Yeah, he was
Eating
really
that
worried. He's
meat.
like, you should really look.
That's right.
So
Yeah.
I like Apollo's character too. Love Carl Weathers. He's awesome. But Apollo, I really thought he was going to be more of a bully and be like a jerk to Rocky.
Yeah,
and
I thought they
do
were gonna
bad
say you're
things in the
gonna
ring.
die. You know, you're gonna go down on the third round, and you
Yeah,
better
I
go
think so,
down.
yeah.
Yeah, or do some kind of sneaky move, and then the judge or whoever, the ref, is just going to be like, "Oh, it's fine." Like they were going to be
Right,
paid
look
off
the
or
other
something
way.
weird. But I'm
glad
glad
it
that.
wasn't like that.
Yeah, he was really good. He was cocky. He was overly confident, and he thought he just had that no matter what. Like him egging him on in the beginning and touching Rocky or pointing at him. I want you I want you, you know, just making a show out of it. And even his trainer saying, watching the TV while, you know, Apollo was off just goofing off or something.
Right, they were just doing a marketing strategy.
Yeah, so he was totally not concerned. So I'm glad it was more like that, and it wasn't like, oh, I'm a bully, I'm a bully. So we were
It was
like,
a
not
true
like him
and
like, take him out. So it was a really good match.
It was a good match, and it was a true fight because they didn't go behind doors and say, okay, you're going to do this at this time. And he wasn't even like training for it, really, Apollo. Not that we saw. We didn't see him training yet for it because he just
not at all.
I'll be fine.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, I can't even imagine being that strong, all those muscles, like to train that hard to just for this match, you know, to make sure you're ready to go. But one thing I like too about boxing is that noise that you make when you're like, whoosh, whoosh. I can't even do it. Ooh. Like that noise. Like I don't know if that's just for training or breathing exercises.
For breathing, yes.
Breathing,
yeah, you go
to make sure.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to start doing it when you're lightheaded. But it's very cool to actually see that because I know it's obvious for most people, or most people who watch probably don't even think twice about it anymore.
We had a relative that was a boxer.
Yes.
And you fought for the Golden Gloves.
That's right. Father's brother.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Boxer.
That is really cool. That's insane to do that for a living. I mean, I think a lot of people might like boxing. I know a lot of people do, as we can see in here, and I know that's a huge sport to do. But I'm curious how long you can do it for, because like football,
Injury,
I mean that's different,
all
but
the injuries,
TBI,
you get,
all the injuries that you get, it's just terrible. So I think it would be short-lived, honestly, but. But anyways, guys, love you guys, and I am sure you're going to be requesting more Rocky, so you can probably see that on one of our polls very soon. We do polls every Monday on our Patreon, so please check us out there because that really helps out our channel a lot. You guys keep us going. You make all this happen, so we appreciate all the support, and thank you guys for watching on YouTube and on Patreon. We have full reactions on our Patreon, guys.
That's right.
So, until next time, So I'm so happy we finally saw this movie. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye, guys! What do you do? Boop, or boop, boop, or moo. Eat lightning and crap thunder.
That's right.
Do that.